The uncle who went from mailman to millionaire. Most of us have relatives we call uncle, but I'm sure no one on this planet has ever had such a unique relative. Watching Uncle Earl Sonny Glasgow live his life has taught me how to live mine. I was so fortunate to see him transform himself from being a bag carrier walking the streets as a mailman to a winner of $2.5 million in the Pennsylvania lottery. And this was years ago. Uh, Before his big win at, at family gatherings, Sonny would speak loudly for all of us to hear that he would, he would state with certainty that he was going to win the $2 or the $1 million lottery at that time, and then throw the biggest party that southern Chester County had ever seen. Well, when my uncle won the $2.5 million, he followed through with all of his promises. He threw one of the biggest parties held in the Hotel DuPont in Wilmington, Delaware. I studied and researched and wrote a book about this man's overwhelming continuous optimism and success. And he was also a loud man, funny and bragger, and a loving family matriarch whose personality was infectious. I know really what you're thinking. This can't be true about one human being, but it is. From my perspective, everything that I'm sharing is factual. My Uncle Sonny was a skilled man, much like that of the boxer Muhammad Ali. Like Ali, Sonny boasted quite often, and he never talked about his material substance, but instead, with joy and with laughter, he boasts about his ability to grow sweet yellow corn in his garden. He would go on and on about scoring 200 in the bowling alleys around Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. Gardening, cooking, and baking were three of Sonny's favorite hobbies, and he would compete with relatives on who could bake the best peach pie and all that stuff. But needless to say, beating me, his nephew, at billiards and pool was a thrill for him. So someone told me, you learn the true essence of a person's character when they become wealthy. And I had an up-close learning experience. I would often see my uncle displaying empathy, humility, and humbleness. And he expressed an amazing amount of loving care among or with his financial support towards his three sons, his daughter-in-law, his grandchildren. He even supported my parents by paying their property taxes year after year after year. He built his mother living quarters in every one of the 7 homes until her death at 99 in 2008. Plus, each month, Sonny would send a check into his favorite charity organizations. I continue to follow my uncle's quality of life, so much so that I hope my recent book about his life and the life of my father will be as much an inspiration to people as they both were to me. my Uncle Sonny has passed on to another dimension at the age of 90. And I am eternally, eternally grateful to the universal energy, God, for rewarding me with the gift and the experience of this over-the-top, extraordinarily human lightning rod I called Uncle. So I'll see you later, Uncle Sonny, and love forever. Kerry, your nephew on your sister's side.